Hi guys, welcome to video number 11. On video number 11, for sure I'm going to talk about the client user panel, client user dashboard, which is very important to make sure we have everything ready to go and we give all the updates we're supposed to give you guys in real time, and then you guys can see that everything works, what does not work. And first, welcome, John. This is great. And then this is the last login. The only feedback that I have, well, if the date can be a little bit, pretty much if the date here, the last login can be a little bit bold, that'll be fantastic. Now, one thing, this here, it's not supposed to go all the way up here. It should be going down. It should stay down. Whether we have banner, we have no banner, here sliding, so this should be staying down. Maybe I can go ahead and try to upload a banner. I believe the banner section does not work, but for the most part, I can certainly go ahead and try to upload a banner to see if that's going to work for me. Let's say we can actually upload the banner here. You see that here? I'm sorry. So this here, the section here from the blue part all the way to here, we can just try to drag it down here. Whether we have a banner or not, it stay down here like it was before. But I remember in the last video, in the last document, I asked you guys to make this bold. You made it bold for me. Very good, very good. Okay. So in other words, you have to fix that to drag it down here, align with the black part here. But of course, you leave a little space, but it should be aligned here on the same line. This is what I mean. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to log into the admin panel, try to put a banner to see if that's gonna work. For sure the system would log me out because I've been logged in here for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. And let me log back in here. Wrong. It should be admin. Put click on admin here, log in. And then when I go all the way where it says banners, if I try to upload a banner, maybe if I try, let's say add a banner, I'm going to add a banner here to see if that's going to work. Let me look for a picture instead. Let me look for a picture from my desktop, and just a picture just to test something, whether it's small, large, it doesn't matter. So that way, if there is some kind of issue with that, we can see that in real time, actually. I would select anything here from the screenshot that I have here. It's just for testing purposes, it doesn't matter. I'd select anything that I have here to see if that's going to work for me. Let's select this image here. Let me try to upload and see if that's going to work here eventually. And I don't have any link at this time. Let me put Amazon.com. Let me try to upload this to see how that's going to work. Well, eventually it's showing that it works. I uploaded, that works, and I have the option to delete it here, which is great. And let me try now to add it to the front end here to see, add banner to the front end to see how that's going to work so far. Try to add to the front end, and I think I need to select this and go add. I gotta see, it should be on the front end already. Let me check the front end, refresh to see if it's there. The system already logged me out, guys. You see, it was pretty much less than 5 minutes. The system already logged me out. So, well, we're experiencing a few little bugs here that you guys need to be corrected. Yeah, apparently it's appears here. I guess the reason why it doesn't go all the way up, it's the fact that the picture. There was no picture, I understand, but you know what? Whether there is a picture or not, if you can set it up in a way that this is remain down all the time, that would be great, because there might be some times that we don't add any picture to this area, but anyhow, I want this area to remain just alone, whether there's a picture or not. So got it. So this should be remaining down at all time. Great. And then one thing I would like to point out here, you see here the account settings. I think that works. But this one here, the calendar, I see you guys already correct that for me. I don't want to see anything about that. And not the calendar, actually, the calculator actually works. One thing I would like to point out is the calendar. If I click on the calendar, you see there is no date here. I want the date to appear by default. That way the customer does not have to fight. You see what I'm saying? I want the date appears by default because maybe the customer doesn't know if they have to click on today in order to get the date of today. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, I want whenever the customer click here on the calendar, the date appears by default. You see guys what I'm saying? Great. And let me definitely go back and try to remove this banner to see if that's gonna work for me in real time again. Let me remove the banner from the panel. Let's see if that's gonna work then. But so far, let me tell you guys, you did a great job on this one. But I remember the last time I tried, it didn't work. But so far, that's great. That's great so far. So now let me go back again to the user panel. Now, for sure, we're gonna talk about. So if I refresh, it would certainly disappear. I guess it would disappear. Oh, for some reason it's not. But let me go back again to banner. It should pretty much disappear because maybe I didn't remove banner. I have to select the banner I wish to remove, click and remove. That way it would disappear, but it still remains here, which is great, no problem. So I think it's a good piece of work, guys. I'll give you guys very good credit in this one. Congratulations, it works just great. But the only thing, you see, whether there's a banner or not, I want this to remain down, okay? I thank you very much. So now let's go to the first thing I'm going to point out here. It's my packages. Before I jump into my packages, okay, let me jump into my packages. I think this is one of the most important part I would like to talk about today. I'll tell you this. When you click here on my packages, apparently this is the package that's pretty much uploaded here. If a customer click here, get PayPal or XP Wallet, I believe Payer should be there as well. Customers should be able to make a payment. But there's one thing I would like to point out, guys. If the customer click on PayPal or XP Wallet, make a payment, or probably we update the payment from our end when we actually go to shipping. We update that payment from our end perspective. So we update the shipping here. We update the shipping record here. So I don't want this package to disappear. I want the package still remain here. The only way the package will disappear, that's when the status mark delivered. When the status mark delivered, the package will disappear. It will no longer be in this tab. It will be located under package history. Got it? Now, one thing that I want, all the tab that we have here should be like that. Should be those tab here. You see, package number. This is generated automatically when we fill out the package from the shipping tab in the admin pack panel. Should be generated automatically. And the customer can also use that to track the package either on the outside of the website on the page tracker or package tracker, or inside of the website Here we have package type, what kind of package it is. We have arrival date. We have an item. We have parent. We have supplier slash vendor or vendor. Tracking number, that's the tracking number we receive the package with. And then we have the forwarding status, payment status. One thing I would like to figure out, to point out, if the customer, the payment status, not the payment status, the forwarding status, we select request receipt. When we select that, automatically that should generate in the client dashboard this receipt. It's browse button. When we click on it, the customer will be able to load the receipt. When the customer loads the receipt, eventually from our dashboard perspective, we should be able to see the receipt here. When we click on it, we should be able to see the receipt. You see what I'm saying? So now what I was trying to say earlier, when we have a record, this is a record that we have. The first time we submitted this record should generate a package tracking number. Here, there is only one field that is missing. The only field that is missing here is arrival date, the date we received the package in our facility. This is what is missing here. In here, when we go here, when we fill out the information, you see the statuses, forwarding statuses, package request or request receipt. When we select that, automatically that should generate on client end a little box here, browse or receipt. When we click on it, it's definitely generate for us a little browse button or receipt when the customer click on it, so the customer will be able to upload the receipt. And from our end perspective, we should be able to see the receipt here. We should be able to see the receipt here, and when we click on it, so there will be a button to print the receipt. You know, guys, this is all that I'm asking, but all the tabs here should be similar with the tabs that we have here. That way there is no confusion, except those should be grayed out. Remember, for a non-admin user, when the non-admin user fill out this, all the information, when they come back, everything is grayed out, even the amount, except the payment status and the forwarding status that is not grayed out. Got it? I think that I talked about it already, but it's a pleasure to mention that one more time. When the customer made a payment, or if we update the payment status, if we update the payment status, maybe paid or something like that, you know what? Still, even though we change it, everything would remain the same here, except the only thing that would change here is paid. You simply say paid here, but everything would remain the same. The only way this record would disappear, that's if we go here, we select, we change that into delivered. If we change that into delivered, so it means the package already gets to the final destination, it would disappear. Here it's going to be located under package history. The package history, guys, there is a bug, it does not work, you need to fix it. The package history has data when it's been accomplished in the status the status here say delivered. So this is the only time. Guys, I'm not going to make this portion of the video very long, and I will talk about the other package tracker, package history in the following in the next video. I thank you very much for following this one, and I will continue in the next video then, okay? The next video is going to be quicker. Talk to you in the next one.